up, y'all? It's your girl ChiChi, aka Navigo, here on the tube. And today, this video is sponsored by HerGivenHair.com. We are going to talk about the differences between a sew-in and clip-ins. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons. And, hopefully after, me talking about some of the things today, it will help you make a decision based on, some things that I'm just giving you to think about. A lot of people are always confused about what should they buy. Should they get the clip-in? Should they get a sew-in? I mean, they both have their ups and downs, their pros and cons. So, in no particular order, I am doing this off the top of my head, so bear with me. I should have wrote notes, but I didn't. But in no particular order, I will talk about the pros and the cons at the same time of, wefts and sew-ins. So, first of all, everybody knows that sew-ins are done with hair that's on a weft, on a track. Clip-ins, they're still hair on a weft, however, they have clips on them, and the clips are what you use to clip to the root of your hair. So that's what makes them different from each other. One of them has clips, one of them doesn't. The one that doesn't, you sew on. The one that does, you just clip into your hair. As far as clip-ins are concerned, a lot of people, the trend of clip-ins have been growing in the natural hair community because you get, at this point, like, you're getting a lot of people that are DIYers, and I know that's the downside. So the downside to the clip-ins, one downside is that it's not a permanent hairstyle, and usually a lot of people can do their own hair, but the people that probably can't do their own hair probably can't sew their own hair in. They will probably opt for clip-ins because they don't have to look for someone to do their hair. But the downside to that is, a lot of times with the clip-ins, you're not getting a fully protected style because a lot of times people are leaving their hair loose in between the clips. For the sew-ins, the downside to that is, yes, you are paying someone to do your hair, so you're coming out of more money. And with a sew-in, all of your hair is braided up, so that pro for that is the fact that you're getting more protective styling for your hair. Now, there are people who choose to braid their real hair and then do the clip-ins that way. But again, it's not a permanent style, so you're probably left with the burden of having to either take them out every night, or if you sleep in them, some of them may get loose, so you're having to retighten them. So it's kind of just a matter of preference, in my opinion, what it is that you choose to do with the clip-ins. Another downside is that, I don't know, if you're out somewhere, if they're not insecure enough, anything can happen. I mean, somebody can snatch it out your head, you can get caught on something, and you just walk in and it just come out your head. I don't know. Sew-ins is more permanent. But a downside to that is you may get people who don't want the permanent thing for the sew-in, so they opt for the clip-ins. Let's see. Oh, a downside to sew-ins that people complain about is the fact that, from the tension, if you get them in too tight, then you could definitely have a loss of hair, edges. When you're taking them down, a lot of times people are doing it themselves. They're cutting their actual hair when they're thinking they're cutting the thread. But then too, people complain that sometimes the clips, are pretty painful at their scalp. And if you wear clip-ins a lot, where those little combs go into your hair, you could get breakage at your root, just from those combs. So like I said, they both have their ups and downs, and I think that they can be helpful in different ways. Like, with clip-ins, you can definitely change your style around more because, if you're doing the updo, it's probably a little easier to do the updo with your real hair, and then you can just go in and add the clips where you see fit. With the sew-in, you can do an updo, but definitely you would have to have your enough leave out to be able to do a updo. But now they have different ways where people are doing the vixen sew-in, so you can have exposed scalps. So you're still getting the freedom of being able to do updos with the sew-in. You get people who would rather, like, as far as cleanliness, cleansing your hair, it's a lot harder to be able to get down to your scalp and effectively cleanse your scalp with the sew-in because your hair is braided, and then you have the weave on top, and then you're trying to get down to your scalp. With clip-ins, you're able to remove those and get down to your scalp and handle your business. So again, it is a matter of preference. For me, I honestly, I prefer sew-ins because I don't want to have to deal with my hair. Like, I don't. Like, I don't want to have to get up and clip them in or take them out or whatever it is that I have to do. I would rather just take my scarf off and just roll out. That's me. And then as far as the clip-ins are concerned, my hair, it's not very, very long at this point since I cut it off, but it's not extremely short either. But I know that I would have to put a ton of clip-ins in my hair to get the volume that I want, and I don't know if I want to have all those clips in my hair. So for me, I will opt for a sew-in because, you know, it's to me, it feels flatter, it's more secure. And so I would rather go for that. And like I said, it's more permanent, even with detangling the weave. Like, it's sewn to my hair, so it's so much easier to detangle versus if I had the clip-ins in my hair or me having to take the clip-ins out and hold it and detangle it. I would just rather just have it like it's my hair for a couple of months and treat it like it's my hair and just keep it moving. Then the downside to sew-ins, like I said before, you know, you're having to pay someone. For one, you're having to pay for the weave. Then you're having to pay someone to install it. So you're coming out of more money when you do get sew-ins. If you get the clip-ins, you know, a lot of times people can get one bundle because if they already have a nice amount of hair, they're only needing a few tracks just to add some volume, a little bit of length if that's what they're looking for, and they don't really have to buy a whole bunch of hair. Depending on how big that, you got a big old head, you might have to get 2 or 3 bundles. I mean, I don't know. But if you have a regular size head and a nice length of hair, or a nice amount of hair, like density, then you may not have to purchase that much. Plus, you're doing it yourself, so you're saving money. I did want to show you guys the clip-ins that I have, and this is from HerGivenHair. This is a bundle of their Coily clip-ins. You also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 clips should anything happen to your clip-ins. And this is one bundle of the 16-inch coily hair. You get one long one, 2 medium lengths, and then you get 3 shorter ones. Oop, I'm dropping stuff. So this is one bundle. Like I said, if you leave your hair out in between, and you have a nice length of hair, you should not have to have more than one bundle unless you have a nice sized head. And also, this is straight out the pack. So once you co-wash this, detangle it, it's going to get bigger. So don't think that it would be too skeet when you put it in your hair, because like I said, it will expand. And I will be putting this, just kind of showing you how to put the clip-ins, a little piece on my little mannequin head here in a minute. But these are their coily clip-ins, and like I said, it's a 16-inch. And see, this is how one bundle looks in my hand. And like I said, it has not been co-washed or detangled, so this is straight out the pack. And like I said, you do get your extra clips just in case. And then this has 3 clips. The short ones have 3 clips. The long one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips. And the medium ones have 4 clips. Medium ones will go at the nape around the bottom where your head goes smaller. The bigger one goes in the middle part where your head is a little bit bigger. And then you have those 4 pieces that you would just snap in. If you want to use it for a bang piece, you could do that as well. So hopefully I've covered, maybe some things that you probably haven't thought about when it comes to deciding what you want as far as clip-ins and sew-ins are concerned. And hopefully it helped you out a little bit. I know it's not a big difference between both of them, but then again, it is a big difference because, I mean, it's a big purchase. You want to see which one you can get the most wear out of. And that's the other thing. As far as sew-ins are concerned, I do feel like, they may get more wear and tear than clip-ins would, because, it's in your head constantly. So you're constantly rolling around in the bed, you're constantly probably combing it or detangling it more, those types of things. With clip-ins, a lot of people, like I said, they may take them out before they go to sleep at night. so they're not getting as much wear and tear as a sew-in would get. So that's another thing to think about as far as if you want to be able to wear your hair more. I know that HerGivenHair lasts a long time. Like the wefts that I got from them that I did my sew-in with, I literally so far have done 3 sew-ins back to back. I've worn them almost 3 months apiece. One of them was for 3 months, and then it's still in good shape. I conditioned it, and it's just hanging on hangers, ready for me to put back in my head. So, I mean, like I said, I've gotten a lot of wear out of my sew-in. I haven't had a chance to, test out the clip-ins. I predict that it would be a good thing, to try out, and I predict that they'll last just as long or even better, because I'm not wearing them every single day, and they're just not an everyday part of my life because they are clip-ins. So hopefully that's another point. I just thought of that. But hopefully that's a good point to take into consideration as far as wear and tear. But also, I mean, the good thing about the clip-ins is you can get the clip-ins, and down the road, if you want to make those a sew-in, you can definitely use those and sew those in as well. So you kind of get 2 in 1 if you get the clip-in. So that's another point. Just thought about that too. Anyways, like I said, I hope everything helped out. I'm going to go ahead and just clip a little bit. I keep looking at this mannequin head that's right here looking at me, scaring me. But I'm going to just put some clips in it just so you can see how sturdy the clips are and how good they hold in the hair. Now, I ain't saying don't go out getting freaky frisky, at the club, starting stuff getting hard with somebody, because it just might get snatched out. I'm just saying. But they do hold really good. So let me do that so you can get an idea of how to put in the clip-ins and how well, they hold in the hair. Be right back. First thing you want to do is you want to open the clips. I've already opened these. And this is what they look like. Alright. And then you place it where you want it to go, as close to the root as possible. Now this lady here, her hair kind of silky, but still it should work with straight hair too. So you just put it in, make sure you hear the click. Hear that? Start at the top, push it down. Start at the top, push it down. Alright. Now I'm pulling pretty good. And it's still in. And her hair is really silky too. So imagine when you throw that in a fro, honey. It ain't going nowhere. Unless you decide you want to be froggy and jump at somebody and, they snatch it out. Or if you and boo thing get serious, it may come out. So, again, they're pretty secure unless you're really trying to snatch it out. You know what I mean? And these are the 16-inch Coily Clipins by HerGivenHair. If you look closely, it looks like it has some type of lace for extra stability. And then these have, I don't know if you can see, but these have like little rubber things around it to help not break your hair off. So, hopefully that helped, y'all. And definitely stay tuned for more videos, and I'll be back. Bye.